Is it now?
Well, we are live.
There we go.
Oh, it might be nice. That was delightful.
I liked it.
I did too.
It was
I was-
Van Russian.
I was going for like Vanderpump. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I accidentally hit a button on my microphone.
We
No,
can
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, no need to all talk at once. Hello and welcome to another episode of FONO. It's a week late. We were supposed to be on last week, but things happen. Life happens, you know.
Mhm.
Raise your
Yep.
hand if it was your fault. Okay,
All our
So-
hands are up.
everybody.
Not my end.
He's been at his computer since last week.
Pretty much.
Waiting
Still
patiently.
waiting. So yeah, this is just a Bridgerton discussion. Leah, I don't know if you will, but there's something inside of you right now, right?
Wait, what?
You got the fingers. Look,
What?
you got look.
What just?
Look behind her picture, where it's in the corner.
The candle.
Oh,
What
geez.
is that?
Those are Colin's fingers.
You know.
You know.
Move me.
What'd you say?
Move me now.
No, I don't think you can. I think you're kind of stuck.
No.
You got that grip. You wanted the corner, you got the corner. So yeah, so this is like the theme of this is like we're in the hallway of the ball whispering.
Oh,
Oh, talking shit. I like
Nice.
this.
Because they can't light all the candles or else it'll blow up or something, right?
yeah, I
That's-
guess.
That's how it works. Yes.
What's the age period of this show?
Like Victorian age, right?
Yeah, so that would be what? Late 1800s?
1800s, right?
1800s. Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure.
I said 1800s.
Hey Siri, when was the hot air balloon invented?
Ooh, smart lady.
Did you ask her for real? Because I can Google it.
No, can you Google it? Because I didn't. All right.
Oh, I was waiting.
Alright,
to look at
it
me.
I was like,
invented
when?
in 1783.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, the first flight happened in 1783.
Johnny wants to hear the hot takes, and when he says hot, he means the fingers.
Nice.
Marcy's lying.
Hey,
Marcy watches it in secret.
Uh-huh.
She watches it under the covers. With
Uh-huh.
headphones on.
It's such a shit about
Uh-oh. So Bridgerton is like basically a show about what if
high
Right.
class.
what if race didn't matter?
Yeah.
Well, no, let's take that back. Is that I don't know if it's like that in the books because I
I don't
haven't read them, but on the show, you know, Shonda Rhimes was like, "Listen, I'm gonna Shonda this. Every relationship's gonna be interracial.
Hmm.
The world, you know what I love about Shonda is the world is not post-racial.
True.
Her world building hinges on what if we're about to be post-racial."
Yeah.
And so you don't really ever see the results of the race mixing in Shondaland.
that's a good point.
You kind of only get the buildup, like, oh, what if? And I just think it would be hilarious if they did like a flash forward and none of them were able to have kids together. That's messed up, but actually there was a fast forward recently on Shondaland on Station 19 wrapped up this year. And there was like a 19 years or something? Like a 14-year flash
Oh, I
forward.
didn't catch that.
And Bailey's still alive and her husband, so I guess there's that.
Oh, wow.
Not
So I guess
Bailey.
So I guess that's canon on Grey's Anatomy that she's still alive. Oh, you know how Grey's Anatomy is. Everybody's gonna get murked. So
Yeah,
it's good to know
Yeah,
that
it's
she's
a
still
matter of
alive for the
time.
next 10 years at least.
Mm.
that's true.
Mm.
It's a show about horny people. Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less.
Well,
And some assault, because let's not forget, what's her name? Violet?
Daphne.
Daphne
Mm.
is a sexual assaulter.
I
and
can
a,
agree with
and a
that.
sperm
Yeah.
thief.
Jesus,
will.
sperm.
She really is, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in the books it says they went on to have like 5 kids. So I wonder if
Really?
each time she was
Mm.
like,
Each time she assaulted him.
yeah.
Because he did not want that.
Every time he hears her little pitter patter, he starts shuddering. He's like, no,
No more.
she's gonna drip me dry.
So, how
Oh.
did y'all feel about the season?
Hold on, before we proceed, this was suggested by Anthony that the Bridgerton name generator.
Oh,
Oh.
Now
Yes.
I didn't feel like pulling up the TikTok because I'm lazy. But according to Bustle, if you put lady or lord, followed by your middle name, from there add the last thing you drank with ton at the end,
oh.
and then the part of your street name was Shire. But of course,
Mm.
I'm not putting my street name on the internet.
I don't think I'm doing that.
Oh, why not?
Well,
Unique.
Unique?
That's what you are.
I am. Truly.
So mine was Lady Jeanette Bubblyton of Secret Shire, because it's a secret.
We may all live in Secret Shire.
Right.
Mm.
Actually, we are all neighbors.
Mm.
This is
And I-
true.
And I guess if you want to be
Oh.
Lady Naughty Tings, I guess.
What?
What go on, What go on, Delilah?
That was wrong. Yep.
Johnny is Lord Paul Cranapple Peach Shuthershire.
Nice.
Mm.
Could you imagine?
That's
They would
cool.
have to pronounce Cranapple. Is it going to be Cranapple or Cranapple?
Cranapple.
Cranapple.
Appleton.
Canaple
Peach.
Beach.
It's the Peach Struthers.
Yes.
That's your working name, Peach Struthers. Okay, so we can season 3. Go ahead, Leah.
It's 3?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Why do I think
Charlotte counts as its own entity, the best entity.
the
Right.
absolute best. And honestly, I just want to talk about Queen Charlotte. Truly.
But
Truly.
this is season 3, truly. So
I will be incorporating her in here somehow. But season 3, well, part 1 of season 3. I got through it in one night. It was a fast watch. I can say that Bridgerton is definitely a comfort watch for me. It took me a minute to watch it because I'm just late with everything. But once I started, I was like, love is real. Books are everything. And I'm enjoying this. I enjoyed it. I did.
and that's interesting.
It really is because I don't like love stories. I don't.
You love fake stories.
I do.
You love stories that I disagree with, like Insecure. I hate that bitch. If they could rewrite that shit.
What?
I
I love that show.
I like it too.
We need to
No,
do
I liked it until the end. And then I said I will.
I'm upset that she went back to Lawrence. I am upset that she went back to Lawrence.
I dislike that so much. I blocked him from Twitter, from Instagram. If I see that goofy motherfucker's face anywhere, I'm turning the channel. He has that car commercial, and I was like, "How dare you sell cars on my TV?"
Mm.
And also, toxic best friends. I guess I hate Molly. Molly could kick rocks.
Molly.
That's her best friend's name, isn't it? On Insecure.
Oh, girl, I thought we were back at.
Oh no!
Me too. I was like, who's that?
I'm on the tangent still because I don't really care for Yvonne Orgy. Sorry, personal for personal reasons.
Mhm.
So Bridgerton,
Mm.
Cookie. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
finish first. Go ahead. I don't want you to choke.
Yeah, so this is my least favorite season so far, but
Agreed.
I like the show, and it is like a comfort watch for me, and I do enjoy watching it. Even when I don't like it, because it's fun to pick things apart that I think are weird.
Mhm.
Mostly Colin with his mouth wide open all the time. It's icky.
Ah.
Um, but
So-
yeah, I mean, this is my least favorite season, but I still enjoyed watching it
Agreed.
so far.
Mhm.
Lord
know if I
Time
have a
or
favorite
Lord
season.
Thomas Whiteclawton.
Yes, that's me.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is nice background noise. It's not really my thing. I watched it because people at work were talking about it, so I could feel included at work
Mhm.
and the lunchroom conversation. And it's fine.
Yep.
It's entertaining. It's just nice background noise. I don't need to focus on it 100%. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this season.
Tara.
I'm with you, Anthony, on the this is a clothes folding kind of show for me. Like
Mhm.
I'm not stopping everything to watch it. It's just kind of around me. And I
Mhm.
enjoyed it fine too, but I have this bad habit of watching them fast and then not remembering much except for that I liked it.
Yeah.
Me
Right, because
too.
I could not tell you one of the names
Mm-mm,
without
me neither.
Googling.
Yeah, no.
I had a moment of panic about that on the way here. I was like, I know nothing. I just know the thing about the thing.
That's why you have to have the recap up on the other computer screen, like I do.
Mm.
Okay, well, let me
Yeah.
see. Let me do my job on my phone screen, I guess.
Because I genuinely did not vibe with the first 2 episodes of this season. And I
No?
was like, oh, this is it for me, I guess. And
Mm.
then I like Violet enough to keep watching.
Mhm.
Yes.
I do like her story. It's giving a touch of tism
Mm.
with Love on the Spectrum. With him rearranging the music and like, don't make eye contact with me. Let's just look forward. I said, I
They're
like this.
cute.
It's
yeah.
relatable. I don't make eye
Alright.
contact with me. Don't breathe in my spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Let's sit on a couch quietly,
mhm.
and that's our
Right.
together time. Yes.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also am not a fan of Penelope as a character. She's whiny.
I like her.
I
Which
like
one's
her
Penelope?
too. It
Oh,
took me a long
Penny.
Oh,
to
yeah.
like her
Okay.
though.
I just don't
Yeah.
care for her theatrics. I don't care for the panicking.
Sorry for her, I guess.
I don't care. I was like, it kind of gave a Dan Gossip Girl reveal when they revealed she was Whistledown. I said, oh, Penelope. I was like, Dan during Gossip Girl. So I was like, I don't know. I just don't care for her, and I really don't like Colin, and he creeps
No.
me out. He gives me the heebie-jeebies genuinely.
Oh,
And
yes.
so when they announced like this was gonna be their season, I said, let's not. And then it took me so long to watch all the episodes that people were already like kind of spoiling the carriage scene, like teasing the carriage scene.
Oh.
And so I dragged it out even longer because I was like, I do not.
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see them.
Yeah.
I don't want to see her getting pleasured. And
Mhm.
and then I had read those articles where she was like, I demand nude scenes this season, and
Oh
and
my
it,
goodness.
and
I
that
didn't look at
kind of,
any of that.
yeah, for
Yeah.
like body positivity, and that kind of threw me off because I was like, if a man was like, I demand more sex scenes this season,
Yes.
Right?
that wouldn't
Never.
have gone off the same way.
No.
And so I just, which
No.
is better, Outlander or the show? I honestly think Outlander is
I
better than
Outlander
Bridgerton.
all day.
No.
Yeah. I like Outlander.
I like this show better. No, don't get me wrong. I love Outlander, but there is just so much sexual assault on that show that
Oh,
it
I
makes me
guess-
uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
It's a
like my
lot.
thing. So no, I'm just kidding.
Apparently, it's
I mean,
mine too.
we have
Okay.
Daphne on this show.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Yep, that's true.
I've never seen it.
Well,
You've never seen
Outlander? You should give it
I
a
don't-
try.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like a time travel situation. She travels back in time and meets marries her dad, and then they have
Huh?
kids, and then
Stop it.
Is that how it happens, guys?
so it's up to you guys, like the order of things. If you guys want to do the game now, or while there's
Yeah.
people to play in the chat.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's do
please.
the
Now,
game.
now.
Anytime. Let me refill.
Let's start the game then. Let's start the game now that she's gone.
I want to play a game.
Wait, are you not going to give them the same warning you gave me in Terror before when we were the only
Why
ones
would I do
on?
that?
Oh God.
Why would I do that?
Just curious.
Oh, I feel like at this point in our friendship,
Well done,
they
to
should
be
know.
quiet, B. Yeah, we all know.
What's she doing trifling?
I ain't doing nothing. Let's see. So this game is a game of scenario. You guys are all entitled to your own opinions. You guys are all
Okay.
responsible for your own choices.
Oh God.
I don't like the way it's bleeding
It's
in.
kind of like a choose your own adventure game slash,
Oh, good.
slash scenario game based on events, loosely based on events in Bridgerton. Lee, I'm gonna put you over here on the sides because I'm not playing.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
The carriage windows didn't get steamy because there was
That
no
would have
such
been
thing
great
as
though if they
windows.
copied that shot.
You're like, there's no such thing as windows.
The
Yeah.
same shot of her hand.
Yeah, she
dragging
could have just
down.
put her hand into the air or something.
Out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the flowers.
It's
That's so cute.
beautiful.
It matches my dress.
Shout out Canva.
Shout out.
Yay, Canva.
Canva's
Good
Cute.
looking out, girly.
Sponsor us, Canva.
True real. And forgive any spelling inaccuracies. I did not make this game. I found it on the internet. True.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Really?
No, I did make it, but let's.
I was gonna say I'm a little worried
If
then.
there's anything wrong, it was not me.
Oh, okay, I got you.
True
Gotcha.
romance, a Bridgerton-based scenario game. Leah, if you want to do the music.
Oh. Dun 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 dun.
What song is that?
I can't remember
Dun,
the
dun,
music.
dun, dun. The carriage song.
Ew, no.
Oh.
About the theme.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. What happens? Think quick. You're finally introducing your beloved to your family.
Evans,
you
wait, I
found
need
your-
to adjust.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
But you found yourself in something of a sticky situation.
Oh.
Do you wipe it in her gown? Nobody will know that underneath the 7 layers of tulle lies the remnants of your finger exploration. Ask one of the footmen for a bucket of water. For all they know, you were tightening the loose velvet wooden boards beneath your partner's bottom.
Mm.
Lick them clean. It couldn't be any worse than Lady Agatha's sun-cooked roast beef.
Oh.
Hand sanitizer. It's 2024, and your partner made you wear a couple's costume for the con.
I mean, I'm going to go hand sanitizer.
I know, I'm gonna say it's supposed to be that easy. Because 4, yeah.
You guys are no fun.
Well,
I was
okay.
gonna go the
let me just
dress.
laugh.
The dress.
Yeah, that would be
There's plenty
If
of
we weren't
layers to
time
cover it
traveling.
up.
if we weren't time traveling, definite one here too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
I'll wipe it on her dress.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You guys are nasty.
We all nasty
Right
together.
there, 'cause I'm a teacher and I
That's
drink
why we're
right
friends.
there.
I will say that during that scene when he held his fingers up to fix her dress, I was telling Leah, I was like, a real man would have been like, clean my fingers. If this was like a dark romance, if this was like a real smut,
That's so
Mhm.
true, though. That's a really good point.
Okay. Yeah, girl.
is this a dating sim? I mean, it's not a dating sim.
Right? Go, Johnny.
Okay. Jean Valjean would never.
Nice reference.
Lady
Let's go.
Whistledown must be stopped. While shoplifting a loaf of bread for funsies, you overhear Eloise Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington discussing the latter's involvement with the wicked column. What would biracial Jesus do? Because, you know, because it's Bridgerton. Accost them on the spot. You love public conflict, and to be personally involved makes you tingle.
Little panties.
Blackmail. Morally wrong, emotionally right. Leave it alone. You know, eventually Penelope will have to reveal herself. Enjoy the show. Start your own rival gossip column,
That's me.
exposing them. Maybe call it Sir Whistle Up.
Yes, I want that. Sir
Yeah,
Whistle.
I'm going blackmail.
Blackmail.
I'm torn
yeah.
between 2 and 4. So what does that make me? Somebody's cohort on there, I think. Who
I
wants to
choose
work with
violence.
me? You choose violence. You're accosting them. Okay.
Yeah, violence.
It is hard to pass up that icon because it's real cute,
Mm-hmm.
I like the little creep behind the corner.
and I like the part with making you tingle too.
I was like, I typed in Gossip Girl.
That's
a
funny.
messy little gossipy bitch.
Right.
I want that one.
So what would you call your column?
I like Lady Whistle Up.
No, Sir Whistle Up.
I'll make it that much more mysterious.
Yeah. Maybe it's a man.
Mm. That's
Can
my,
we-
that's my choice.
Yeah, I would use the graphic from 3 though with the new column.
But Mother says you must marry within the season or else you'll be considered the town crow. Weathered, tired, old, dusty, crusty, disgusty. Choose your 5th round suitor.
Oh goodness.
Sir Pimplebutt,
Mm.
notorious for his oozing prickly backside.
Mm.
Could be rumor, could be even worse. He does come with a sizable estate, though only one commode.
Girl, that's visceral.
Joe Bob, hails from the Americas, has a weird vendetta against the romantic relationships inside the Bridgerton family, guarantees a stake in the southern
No
states.
way!
but, well, you know.
And he's smiling like,
King Swirl, not actually a king, but an aspiring jester whose material is rooted in the gossipy sheets of the society pages. Not actually funny, doesn't ever land a rhyme, but he's cute, but you will know struggle.
Mm.
I felt like we would have fun. Like, I thought he'd be funny.
It'd be a fun
Viscount
struggle.
Octoballs. He's just a normal guy with normal anatomy.
Oh,
Hey.
not the Viscount.
Oh, I said Viscount.
That's all right too.
It's okay. 'Cause that's what I say in my head.
Me too.
And
I'll
for
tell you what I'm
Anthony,
not gonna do.
I feel like I'm willing to struggle with King Swirl, and let me tell you why. He's
Uh-oh.
an aspiring jester. He's not funny yet, but one day,
but what are the implications of his
Not-
name?
Not us wanting potential.
King Swirl,
Hmm.
him a mix.
No, he wants a mixed. He wants
Oh.
a white woman. to
I thought the
support
same
him.
thing you did, Leah.
So you're saying he wouldn't want me? Well,
I'm
Joe
saying-
Bob don't want me.
Wow.
Joe Bob wants you. That's the treat. I do declare.
I do declare, Joey.
That's
Oh.
little finger. And he acts just like that.
And what about the
No,
Viscount?
but
He's just
can I tell
normal.
you? Can I tell
Uh-huh.
you what I envision when I see King Swirl? I'm gonna tell you right now because when I was a child, I used to feel things.
Oh, you're
Uh-oh.
talking about
You know who I'm talking about?
the guy from Goofy
Uh-huh.
movie? Ugh.
From which movie?
A Goofy movie.
No.
Oh, that's
Oh.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Emperor's New Groove. Oh no.
Girl. Clock.
From the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah,
Like it's
He's a
giving.
mood killer.
He is, Joe.
I'm gonna go Queen Swirl because I have a thing for Harley Quinn. So
Mm-mm.
go
Nice.
for- yeah, let's
Can we do that too?
A Joanne Bob.
Yeah,
Joanne
Bob.
Bob.
No, just Harley Quinn. At least it would be entertaining while it was crazy.
There you go. You get it.
Mm. It's a mood.
Cookie.
I'm going with the Viscount.
Yeah, I mean, 8 balls is nothing. He's normal.
The more the
Can you?
merrier, as I
But
say.
can you juggle? That could be the tagline. But can you juggle?
Mm.
Imagine getting inseminated 8 times at once.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't. Okay,
Uh,
it's gonna turn into a Clockwork Orange.
Leah, did you pick? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
Girl.
You guys are tripping. I'm gonna go with Sir Pimple Butt.
Ew.
I didn't say I had to
why?
have sex with him, but listen,
Why?
the estate.
Are we
Yeah.
just sitting next to each other looking forward on the
But
couch?
The
Is that the idea?
Viscount has an estate, yeah.
Well, he's just a normal guy with normal anatomy, though.
But he's a Viscount.
Mm-hmm.
But look at him.
Yeah.
But he has a title.
But Sir is he's knighted.
And he's eight balls of fun.
8 balls.
So-
8 balls.
Eight
He's an 8 ball.
No, I don't actually. You know what's so funny? I sent an email. I sent an email to HBO Max and I said, "Is there a way to hide Dr. Pimple Popper and my tumor,
Girl,
that
yeah.
tumor
Gosh.
show from my feed?"
Agreed.
Yes.
Because I literally gag.
I
It
can't
makes me
see that.
gag. I don't
don't
do
know why they
pimples.
think
I
I
don't
wanna
do
watch
popping.
Mm-mm.
It grosses me out.
Yeah.
I be
Truly.
watching it.
Ew.
And you know what else I've been
Ooh, I
watching?
can't.
The horse, the hooves,
Oh, when they clean the semen out.
Ooh.
What?
Do I want to know how I got in
Well, you know they have to. They
Why
have to
do you
clean.
listen to Elle?
They
Why
have
do
to
you
go-
listen to her?
No,
You know it's silly.
the hubs I could do. I could do like rug cleaning and stuff like that. But it's just things
Oh,
that
I
pop.
love the rug cleaning stuff.
Yeah, I love the rug cleaning ones
Yeah.
too. All right, next one. The results are in. Having kids finally paid off.
Oh my
Your
God.
infant son has inherited the title of Duke of Cummington. All you have to do is give up everything you love and abandon the business you've spent your whole life building up.
I made me so angry.
Fuck them kids.
Oh,
It's the
Yeah,
peasant.
exactly. Where's that?
It's the peasant life for me.
not Jordan.
No.
Kiss the ring. You have to get on his good side now before he realizes what you put his mom through.
Damn.
Run the business in secret. Nobody has to know. Give your partner an ultimatum. It's you or the title.
I'm gonna keep
Fuck-
running this.
Fuck them kids.
Because he seems to have been pretty successful outside of a title.
They stole my business. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna run my business in secret because I want to live the life. I'm gonna live the life, but I want to keep doing what I love.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And then
real
when your
life.
son finds out and when he's 16 and he busts through the doors and he says, "Hey, little bitch, I knew."
I think that's a good time to kiss the ring
Yeah.
after you did it in secret.
See, I would kiss the ring because I would want him to think that he's in charge and
Yeah.
not his mom. Like, yeah, I mean, I've been telling you. You know what she called you when you came out.
I'm gonna say fuck them kids and don't come crying to me when you run it all into the ground. If you stole it from me.
Nice.
Oh, my. Oh dear, that was a funny one.
But yeah, that storyline irritated me so bad. When she was like, "All you have to do," I'm like, "Girl, I just spent my whole life building this club up."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
No, I didn't like that either.
Oh no, this one already showing. Boys will be boys.
Uh-oh.
You're carrying the secret love child of one of the Bridgerton men. Why? I mean, which b-boy inseminated you in what was surely a mediocre romp in an itchy haystack?
Mm.
Colin's fingers, ya nasties.
Yeah.
The ghost of Daddy Edmund. Boo. It wasn't like a Casper real boy situation, but like a Slimer ghost situation.
God!
Do you guys like how he's like faded? I was like, let me.
No,
No.
what is wrong with you?
Gregory the baby.
Ew.
What the actual fuck, Mary Kay?
Ew. No.
I just like the caption on that one.
Grimace the Forgotten. Grimace Bridgerton was the result of a tincture by Countess Bridgerton used to alleviate an especially bad case of BV. He's a good listener.
Grimace.
Grimace.
Yeah, Grimace hands down. Right.
Going
Lots
with Ghost
of,
Daddy.
Yeah.
Going with Ghost Daddy.
But think about the
Yeah.
ramifications of that.
Of Ghost Daddy?
He's not the heir of anything. But
Is
if
it a
you
bad
have,
time to make a ramification pun about Colin's fingers?
well,
And he's like Slimer Ghost, not Casper Ghost.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
that's
an
a-
heir. It's a true heir.
I'm still stuck on Slimer. That's a good one.
Have you seen Slimer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you.
if you just close your
Thank you,
eyes for a
Anthony.
minute and your ears.
Ew.
Yeah, your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still sticking with Grimace.
Grimace. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you pick and choose.
Do I get to choose which of the Bridgerton women?
No,
I
no, no.
am.
You get to pick which one of the Bridgerton men.
We all have to be sick of this
Take
together.
Science was different back then.
Well, then Grimace, obviously. Grimace.
Seahorses can carry their own children.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
right.
can
Then-
you.
Then Grimace, obviously.
Grimace?
Hands down.
Mhm.
If you had to pick one of the Bridgerton women, all of you guys.
Oh,
But Daphne is a predator.
I
Canon.
was gonna say she
it should be.
probably her because she's just,
Because she's gonna take it.
because she's just gonna take it regardless.
I would say, I would say, Eloise.
She's a
I love Eloise.
I love her. I know how you feel your way about her, Elle, but I love her. I don't think some people are like, is she overreacting with Penelope? And I don't think she is. Like, but I feel like if you're gonna keep her secret, then what are we doing? Be her friend already.
What's the
Yeah,
one
that
from
part-
season 2? Edwina? Edwina, is that her name? I like that.
Edwina.
Mm.
Hmm
I wish I could remember.
That's Anthony's wife, right?
Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
perfect.
no,
Yeah.
No, I know. I was trying to remember on the show. Yes,
I don't know.
it's perfect. So
Let's see. Let me.
Was that Anthony or the one that starts with a different letter?
I thought it was. Well, there are 25 other letters.
Well, there's like
What's your point?
Benedict.
Edwina was the
Oh,
no.
Benedict.
Benedict is Anthony's woman. Edwina was the younger sister.
Well, either
So
way,
who's- who's
Edwina.
Benedict? Who's Benedict? Who's Benedict then?
Cumberbatch.
No, the brother. There's a Benedict.
I like
Bridgerton.
Cumberbatch. I can't remember him.
Exactly.
Really good point.
Exactly. And I don't know if that was the last one or not. It might have been. Yeah, that was. We're looking at you. All of you guys are on the registry now, weirdos.
Fair enough.
Just kiss those day jobs goodbye, all of us.
Right. I think we can go regular now, huh? Now Cookie's the recipient.
No.
Can I tell y'all my
I'm
absolute
willing.
favorite character
Mhm.
in Bridgerton?
Mhm.
Lady Danbury.
Her
I
brother
love
could
her.
She
get
does
it.
chew some scenery.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Her
She-
brother could get it. That's not a lie.
Yeah, he can. But she does no wrong to me. I just think she's amazing.
I love how straightforward she is. She just
Mhm.
speaks her mind. Yep.
But she
Yeah.
also looks like scary close to stroking over.
Mm.
Oh, jeez.
In some
She
scenes,
also looks like one of my a former student's moms. Like I had to look her up. Like, what is her name? Because
whoa, how old are your students?
well, my first year teaching.
Girl, that wasn't that long ago.
11 years, darling.
You don't change
that'll do
that.
it.
Number one, don't call me darling.
Okay.
You're Southern. Don't try me.
Girls are fighting.
She looks much too old to be. I mean, what's the oldest parent you have at your school for the youngest child?
I don't know. I don't feel like doing math. Don't make me do that.
My dad was 47 when I was born. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, my dad was old when I was born too. When I had my oldest, I felt like a teen mom until I started taking her to school, and I saw real teen moms, and I said, "Oh,
Hmm.
I guess I'm not the youngest."
Mm.
But when I saw this one girl, she got off the this was like during the like the pre-K, and this girl
Mhm.
got off the school bus and she came up to the school, and I'm like, oh, she must be getting her sister. That's cute. And then the
Oh.
little
Oh,
girl ran up to
God.
her and was like, "Mommy," and I said, "No." Am I an old mother? I was like 22, 23. And I was like, no.
I'm too old for this child game.
Truly,
Mm.
kids. Ugh. Does anybody here have any secret kids?
I have
Well.
5 secret kids.
Um,
I'm not sure.
My kid lives out in
That was supposed to be a
California.
joke. Sorry.
do you really have a kid?
No, I have no
Uh,
kid.
I was like, you kept them hidden from
It's like,
Nyak.
really?
You didn't want them growing up in Nyak.
Uh,
I get it. You don't want them to be the heir.
I don't want them to be the heir. Yeah, I'm afraid they're gonna take my business and title now.
He
That's
Black
right.
Panthered him. He said, "Get out of here.
Stop.
I'll
Dang.
pick you up when you're
Retcon
grown."
in one later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
They must not know about you.
Mhm.
Not yet. One day they'll find out and kill me, but that's okay.
But that's-
Take over the family business, the pizzeria.
I was about to say, you know what the family business is in Italian. Family.
The sauceria. He only sells sauce.
We're just in construction, okay? Don't ask
Sauce
any
is
That's
questions.
right.
Sauce. Wow.
I was watching what's that show?
Dollar Baby.
No, the Lottery Dream Home.
Mm.
Oh, I haven't seen that for a while.
And on the most recent season, there was an Italian lady on there, and she's like looking at this apartment in Florida, and she goes, "The kitchen's big enough to me. I make sauce. I can see my pots in here." And I said, "Okay, we get it.
Okay.
You're Italian."
Whoa, I make sauce, okay?
Okay,
Just saying.
but your tagline isn't, "I make sauce."
I make sauce.
Well, I need to be able.
Can fit.
Wow.
The kitchen needs to be big enough to make sauce. That's all.
And it's funny because they showed her choosing the house and then having her new neighbors over tasting the sauce,
Oh goodness.
Oh God.
and she's like, "Taste it."
Mm.
I said, "I don't
That
know."
would be a
it's
red
the best
flag for
sauce
me.
you've ever had. It's great.
Outside of Bridgerton, are there any other summer shows?
Interview with the Vampire.
There's that.
Oh, I started watching. Speaking of vampires, I started watching Reginald. Reginald is a vampire, something like that. Let me see what's called.
What's that?
What is that on?
Sci-fi.
We missed a vampire?
Reginald the Vampire. It's called
Never heard
Reginald
of
the
it.
Vampire, and it comes on. Well, it's on Hulu. I've been watching it on Hulu, but I think it's a sci-fi show. And not ironically, but it's funny because my mom introduced it to me, and that's always it's always funny to me because my mom is conservative, but like not. So
Okay.
for her to introduce this show and like they're like just full on orgies, I'm just like, okay.
It's like, Mom, what are you
Where
watching?
have I been?
Oh, they have two. This started in 2022, and this came out.
Yeah.
2 seasons already. So, yeah, I'm new. I'm enjoying it.
I want to watch that
Yeah.
new. I want to watch that new Benedict Cumberbatch show on Netflix.
Yes.
Eric with the puppet.
So it's
What
like
is that?
loosely based on the case of Eaton Pats.
Yeah,
Which makes it harder to watch for me.
which
What's it
makes
called?
me- Eric.
Eric.
It's on there now. It's a limited.
He's like
series.
has to solve the mystery of his missing son, but he's like,
But if you know the real story of Eaton Pats,
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of too.
Oh.
It's depressing.
It's called what? I'm sorry. One more time, y'all.
Eric.
Eric. ERIC.
Right.
Eric.
Eric.
Oh my
Eric.
God.
Fine.
You'll know it's it because there's the giant puppet walking around with Benedict
Yep.
Cumberbatch because he's talking to like this giant like puppet throughout the whole show.
Looking like he got loose from where the wild things are.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I did watch the 2-episode premiere of Clipped, which was really good.
I am looking forward to
And I watched the 2-episode premiere of Acolyte, which after I didn't know the premise, but after I watched it, it is giving YA the storyline, but it's good. I liked it.
Mhm.
But it's giving YA. It's giving YA.
Like love story YA or like what?
Star Wars YA. Not
Okay.
necessarily love story, but just the vibes. I feel
Mhm.
like anytime there's that obvious duality, it's a YA.
that. Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a lot of
Okay.
duality in it, and it's like, oh, I thought it was gonna be like It is visceral, but not as visceral as it could be.
Mm.
Is it going to be like scary, like Saltburn, or just
Acolyte?
Yeah, I'm saying that because you know what I'm using to measure this. Can my mom watch it?
Your mom could have written it.
Oh my God.
Acolyte is like, I would let
So-
my fetus watch it. It's not bad at all. It's very Star
Tame.
Wars. It's very
Sounds good.
classic. Yeah, Star Wars. It's
Yeah, because I'm tired of Saltburn moments in this house. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
now clipped. You could probably watch with your mom, especially if she
But
likes sports. There's
she
not
does.
there's not really a lot of I don't recall any sex in the first 2 episodes. Just
Now she-
allusions to it. But you know, if you know
Okay.
the story of Vistaviano, you know they were not having sex. So
Okay, I don't know the story, so
I did start a summer, I guess, watch of this original Star Wars trilogy. So I'm excited.
Nice.
That's what I'm doing. That's like on my summer bucket list. I made a summer bucket list, and that
I
was
haven't done
one
that.
of the things on there to get through the original trilogy. And I'm in.
Have you never done it before?
Never.
Oh,
wow.
that's exciting.
Oh,
That's really
exciting.
So the only one I've seen was Phantom Menace and The Force Awakens. When that
You
came
are
out.
in for a good party then.
Yes, you are.
yeah, stop gaslighting her. The only
I am
good
not-
trilogy is the prequel trilogy.
That's what I'm watching.
The prequel trilogy.
Look,
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm watching the original.
The Bear is coming back. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And The
Can't wait.
Boys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Last
watch
season
the
was
Bear
my-
too.
Last season was probably my favorite of The Boys. I feel like season 1 and
Mhm.
2 was cool, but last season I really enjoyed. Like
I've been
I
slacking.
binged
need
it.
to watch it.
Yeah.
I need to binge the last season. I don't have enough of time to myself.
And that's
That
something
is
you
not a
definitely couldn't
family-friendly
watch.
show.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's the new season of Below Deck Med started.
Ooh.
Aisha's back, my boo. She's my
I
favorite.
love
Stu.
Below Deck.
Yeah,
Me
she's
You
too.
my
watch
favorite.
it too, Anthony.
I love that show.
I love it. I never get to watch it, but
And this is not me like holding my nose up to reality TV. That's not what it is. Y'all clearly just know. I don't watch TV. I don't be doing nothing. I just go to my bed.
Y'all remember that interview with SZA? I've never owned a TV.
I don't.
oh,
I don't.
I've never had cake. SZA.
now you're just talking crazy.
No, that's what SZA said. That's what SZA said.
I'm saying she's talking crazy.
The first time I watched that show, I was at Elle's house, and we were eating our vegetables, and
Wait, stop. I said
that's-
fiction.
That's excellent color for the story,
Yeah.
by the way.
vegetables. We were being healthy. And as she woke up at like 8 a.m. drinking, but
With your, as you went to bed with your quad burger.
I wake up, y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta go back. I wake up because I sleep every day. I wake up and I see her reaching over to the little stand, and she has a can in her hand. And I said, "I'm sorry."
No, not a can. It
And
was
she
it
was
was
like-
Jack and Coke or something.
She
Maybe.
said,
Oh, good
"We're
God.
on vacation."
Yeah, I said I'm on vacation. Cause John, my husband was off work. She had gotten in, and it was like the first time I could like hang out with a human adult that
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
my
that calls for
husband.
special breakfast. Yeah.
And so yeah, I was like, I'm drinking from when we wake up until we go to bed. Like,
And that we did.
but-
We made a drinking game with The Office. We'll talk about that
With-
later.
do we still
With
have
what?
that game with the
I want to know
Office?
how to play it.
With The Office, I want to know how to play that.
Hold on,
I
I
watch
think
that
I
show
have.
constantly.
Pull it up, man, because I don't even know. Because I got a new phone. But,
you know, I have the same phone from 1982. Hold on.
Um,
You guys, it's so stupid. Number one, we called it Office Drank.
you
Look,
like it?
tell
That
yeah,
just
I
makes
have
it
it.
better.
And tell me how faded would you be after 3 minutes of the show? Because we kept adding stuff so we could drink.
That's the kind of drinking game.
Jim looks in camera.
Oh gosh.
Angela talks about cats. Pam answers the phone.
Oh.
Michael does an impression. Jim looks at camera. We put that twice.
Oh, who passed out first?
Dwight talks about farming beets or being a shrew. Michael says something racist. Kevin eats. Meredith says something sexual. Toby's. Stanley rolls or cuts his eyes. Kelly talks about a celebrity.
That's
Jim
hilarious.
and Pam pine for each other. Someone
Aw.
says paper.
So
Yeah, that really
that's when
well.
things went
Someone
downhill.
says
Someone says paper.
assistant. Kelly
Oh,
hits
gosh.
on Ryan. Stanley works on a puzzle. Creed implies criminal activity. Conference room meeting. And I think we were drunk like after like 20 minutes. Like,
I
Yeah.
can't believe it took
Yeah.
that long.
Great episode.
because we kept adding stuff. Oh, that was like one episode. We just kept adding.
Mhm.
How did you not have like every time that's what she said was mentioned? How did
Because
you
we
not
were
have that?
already drunk. we were already, and like she
That
said,
would have been the one. That
and like
would've
she
been the
said,
one.
I don't usually eat vegetables, so to me that plus the alcohol, it was a lot for me personally.
Mm.
And it's genuinely not something, and I don't have nothing against it. I wish I could be the person who could be
Right.
like, huh?
I mean, I just told you. I just feel like we just need to try again to eat our vegetables.
Because but for me, I'm just like the kind of person who gets paranoid, and so I just stay up for
Oh.
24 hours and stare. Like I just know
Mm.
something's about to happen.
And I was just like,
She's just like,
I'm so happy to be here.
yeah.
I'm just happy to be
And
here.
she like woke up in the middle of the night and she's like, heat up that quad, which was a four patty cheddar cheese bacon
I
cheeseburger.
didn't eat it in one setting. I didn't realize it was so big. We cut it in half, and then
Which
we
is
split that thing.
which if you cut it in half, it's still a double.
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong with the double.
Thank you.
Okay. What about summer movies? I don't go to the movies so
Mm.
anymore.
Inside Out 2.
That looks cute.
That does look cute. I don't know about it in the theater though.
Inside Out 2 is the first Disney movie I'm excited for in a minute. However,
They recast half of them.
Yeah.
that and I don't really care about the recasting because I love that Ao's in it as
that's
Envy.
Mhm.
But
No, she'll
but
be
I
good.
but if the storyline is what they rumored it to be, I'm kind of like at this point that's like the most played out storyline.
Look,
And
all I'm gonna say is I can't wait for Inside Out 3 when she goes to college and she has to deal with horniness and
Oh,
all those
ew.
emotions.
Who do you think
oh,
would voice
SNL,
horny?
are you listening?
Willem Dafoe, the voice of horny.
Oh my god.
He's not available. Get Jeff Goldblum.
Oh,
Keep it weird.
Goldblum.
Elon
Yeah.
Musk.
Ew.
Why would you?
Just to make it icky, right?
Just to make it icky.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's the voice of regret.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I do need to get into more like trash TV just to.
You
It's
don't have
only
to clump
fair.
it all into trash.
I don't have to call it all trash.
And I don't actively watch, like, for me, reality shows are background noise because
Yeah.
I don't like quiet.
That's
So
what I was gonna say.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
that's
crazy
my
because
problem,
I'll
too.
just leave it on the news. Like
I need the company. Oh, leave it on the news. No.
I
That'll just
know,
harsh your
that's
buzz.
my
I've
thing.
told her that so many times not to do that shit. And also what she does is she'll have the news on and then have the TV on again into the next room over and then be on her phone. So you hear like 3 layers of voices.
Is that
Yeah.
from
Oh god, I
Is
can't
that from
handle
working
that.
with small children?
Like
Is that what's
the cacophony.
I can't watch the news after 10 p.m. because I was scarred as a child by it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children
where your
are? And that used to
Oh,
terrify
yes.
me. So I can't like watch it anymore after
Oof.
10.
Which is
Aw,
funny because I will sit here and watch Dateline in 2020 at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Well, that's not the news. I can watch that no problem at 1 a.m.
right?
And you know what the funny thing is? Like I will watch a true crime show, but I have to do it when I'm like with somebody else or like at my parents' house. I will not watch it at home.
Let me tell you,
Really?
Well, I do have a 6'5" man that lives here with me.
Yeah, his name is Nutty Putty.
every time, like, I love true crime, but like, it makes me so paranoid. Like, every time me and my wife used to fight, and she would leave, like in a huff, I would be like, the husband's the first suspect. What if something happens to her out there? I would literally, my friends used to make fun of me because I would literally then order a pizza, so I'd have it
An alibi.
Oh
like
my
some kind of
God.
takeout. So like the doorman had to let them up, and I would like Oh, I don't know. Like, I was home.
No,
Clearly.
that Pamela case. They Renee Zellweger did the show for it. Like, what about Pam or something? And
Oh yeah.
and she had, like, all the receipts for the guy had from like Wendy's and like the video surveillance camera and stuff. And I was like,
It's
no,
not funny, but it's
that's
funny.
real. That's
Yeah,
real.
it is.
I mean, gotta cover your ass.
I know for me personally, I'm agoraphobic, so like
Mhm.
I'm gonna be murdered in the home if something goes down like that.
No.
And so my husband,
I'm gonna scratch something in the wall in blood too before I pass out.
Uh-oh.
I'm just
Just
saying.
roll left field.
Rochelle. That is not my middle name.
Well, if it isn't Lady Tiggerfer
Oh,
of Twitchshire,
Twitchshire.
I'm Twitchshire.
Back in these streaming streets.
She said it is now. Oh, what laugh was that?
That's why I've been with the children all day and meetings all day, and I just don't have it in me. Ugh, there's just so much. Can we do? Ooh, never mind. I'll pitch this later. I was gonna say a back to school episode.
Ew, no. School triggers me.
Well, what do we want in it?
Oh, it's just literally me with a camera in my classroom, and y'all are helping me decorate.
Oh, okay. We can do that, but I don't know if anybody's gonna watch us do that.
Yeah.
but I have helped my friends locally. I would be happy to help you long distance.
Well, let me tell you this. As Lord Thomas White Clawton said earlier, fuck them kids.
No, I clearly have a problem. I really have a problem because like it was like the last day of school, or probably like 2 days after it, and I'm already in Michael's sitting L like, yo, what do you think about this for next year's theme? Like,
Seriously?
the school year hasn't even ended, truly. So,
And who hooked you up with the theme?
L did.
L did.
Oh, what's the theme? What's the theme? Is it a secret?
Actually, it's not. I can premiere it here now.
Okay.
It's gonna be Wonka.
Fun.
Because we're doing
that sounds fun.
this year, and that was Elle's idea to like correlate my classroom decoration with the production that I'm doing.
That's a great idea.
You should do it like
or like
you should do it like the
Scotland.
Scary Wonka in Glasgow.
Oh yeah, do the old school Scary Wonka.
Did you
OG
see
Wonka.
John Stamos singing about that?
That's scary.
Because they're making it into a musical movie, and John Stamos released a song for it.
Oh, I thought they were making it into a horror movie.
Are you serious?
They're doing that too. But
That
like,
is a horror
What's
movie.
it called? The Nothing Wonka.
John Stamos Wonka. Willy Wonka Glasgow parody musical debuts first track.
You're not even joking, are you?
I'm not. First thing that comes up on Google.
That was a joke for sure.
Somebody was at MomoCon in how do I share?
You don't. You gotta pass it through me first.
Nah.
You quite literally have to go through me.
I do.
Literally.
But anyways, this thing right here with the
nothing.
the mirror, the nothing. Somebody was dressed up like that.
Oh no.
But nothing. Look at how they creeping around.
That's
Stuff
fine.
like that, like the first day of school. Like that's how you enter my classroom.
Go back up to the search bar and hit X.
No.
Okay.
You cannot trick me.
What, go on, Delilah?
You cannot trick me.
I just think it's so funny that the first two things he did was exactly what was release a song over BBL Drizzy and then what, go on, Delilah?
I think he's purposely doing it now. It's on purpose.
No, because he thinks he's funny. He genuinely thinks he's funny.
And it's cringe now. Just give us music we can shake our ass to.
Right?
Don't give us nothing. He's a predator.
Oh,
There's that too.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to
Give back that BBL, am I right?
Right.
And people are so pressed about what a BBL is. And I was like, you guys, he had a fat transfer and sculpting. He didn't
Wow.
have like his butt cheeks plump from the bottom. He had that, you know, that lower back area right there. He had the fat transferred there so that when he flexes, those muscles flex. Like
Wow.
it's in the gluteal area though, so it is considered.
Not gluteal area. That's too
I'm
cute.
sitting here touching it because I'm like, can I get that too?
I know.
You're getting it
checking
taken
over.
off? Taken off?
Yeah, I don't want it back. If they
The back?
Girl, not the back fat. I'm talking about the
Oh.
upper
back fat?
glutes.
the
But my
upper
glutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I consider that my back.
Okay.
Okay.
No?
well,
And Drake considers it his ass.
Oh, hold on. I gotta turn this fan on. My shoulder's getting hot. Y'all know what that
hot
means.
too.
Mm,
I don't have a
Lush.
fan in here.
Lushes.
What'd you say about me, girl?
I said,
She says she loves you.
is there anything else you guys wanted to discuss or not discuss?
Let's just stare at each other for a while.
Oh, that'd be cool. Really uncomfortable.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
And then they fell in love.
That's all it took.
I feel like we should just do that more often. Share silence.
Share one of my biggest pet peeves in life is like those relationship experts that are like just stare into each other's eyes, be quiet, just look at. If John made eye contact with me for more than 5 seconds, I would assume that he was gonna murder me.
Yeah, same.
Why are you looking at me?
Right.
Or hold hands and look at each other? How about
No,
not?
ew, stop.
How about I didn't even hold this motherfucker's hand when we got married? Like,
You
no.
did?
Huh?
You monster.
No. Even the vows, I was like, can we just cut to the I do?
Seriously?
Yeah, we were at a dinner table we were at the table. His brother was marrying us because insurance. And no, I'm just kidding. I love that. And so I love to tell the story that only my youngest son is a legitimate son.
For an episode about Bridgerton, this is not very romantic.
Well, actually, if you think about it, it is romantic. It is friendship, romantic love because he's the bestie
That's
with
true.
the testes. And then after we've been together 13 years. We've been married for how old is Damien?
6.
7?
Isn't he gonna be?
Is he 7?
Okay.
I don't know. 6 years? 7?
If you're not keeping track, I'm scared.
6?
I thought it was 6 too.
2017.
That would be
17.
He's
7.
gonna turn 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. There
So
we go.
he's 6 now.
Yeah, he's about to be 7.
but in like December, right?
Yeah. But our anniversary is in October.
can't.
It's in October, so.
Okay.
So yeah. So ipso facto, you know what's so funny? I was talking to Jay the other day, and she asked me a question, and she was like, "Well, how, like, when did you meet Daddy?" I was like, 2010, and she was like, "Oh, I was born in 2011," and I was like, "Were you?"
Nuh-uh.
Because we play this
Kids
game,
learn math.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do this game where it's like who was born exactly 10 years and 2 days after this event. Chach. Godmother, you don't know?
Wait, what?
I said who was born 10 years and 2 days after this alleged event.
Alleged event. I'm so lost. I'm sorry.
Wow. I'm just going to tell Jade you don't know her birthday.
Oh, Jade's birthday is September 13th? 12th. 13th. 13th.
Yeah. What year? So anyways,
2011.
2011, yeah.
so she's going to tell me how 9/11 went down. And I was like,
Oh.
have you deep dived?
Oh my god.
That's too funny.
Also, little fun fact. She asked permission. She's about to be 13.
I
She asked
can't
permission if she could
with
watch
that.
Fallout. I said yes. I said, but there is a sex scene on the first episode,
Mhm.
but you can't really skip it because it's important to the character
Yeah, it
building.
is.
And I was like, so it's gonna probably gross you out because she does not like people touching.
She's not digging it.
She does not like that shit. And so I said, so it might gross you out, but like it's pertinent to the character building. So you kind of have to
Gotta
like
watch
just
it.
suffer through it.
Mhm.
And so she suffered through it. She's like, okay. Did you guys watch Fallout?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So this isn't a spoiler. So she gets to the new shelter, the shelter with the
Mhm.
experiments.
Mm.
And I get home from, somewhere at a certain time. And she was, she goes, hey. And Leandra was on the phone. Leah was on the phone. And she goes, can I say a cuss word? I'm thinking she's going to be like, she doesn't cuss. So I was like, she's going to be like shit or damn or something, right? And she
Mhm.
goes, what the fuck was that episode? And I was like, what do you
And I'm
mean?
screaming. I said, Jay!
I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, first of all, the fish babies.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This was the first episode?
No, episode like
No, it was early on,
6 or
though.
7. It's
Oh,
almost
I
at the
thought it was
end.
earlier.
No, it's a
Okay.
later episode. And then she said, and then what Maximus said to her after his shower.
I can't remember.
He gets clean and he eats the oysters.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And he
Gets horny.
And he gets
Yeah.
super horny. And they don't do anything, but he implies that he's ready for her to cream
For
his rocket.
intercourse.
Yeah, for
Yes.
intercourse. And she's like, and so those two things were more disturbing to her than anything else that has happened thus far.
they were disturbing. So good
I'm
reaction.
not gonna lie, that fish
Yeah, that is
scene fucked me up
appropriate.
when I first saw it. I said, ew. And she goes, is the game like this? Is it this bad? And I was like, oh, let me tell you about Fisto.
Mhm.
It's a sex robot.
Okay, thank you, because I've never played.
Well, you've never truly played until
Mm.
you've welcomed Fisto into
Oh my.
your orifices.
Ooh,
You're just gonna keep going. I mean, if
that costs extra. Sorry, that just came
Leah,
out.
why are you rubbing your arm? You like?
Because I'm itch.
Mhm.
She's
You know
itchy.
what? That's a sign of aphrodisiac.
Is it?
You get a little itchy on your shoulder.
Seriously. Seriously.
In the Jamaican culture.
Mm.
Wagwan. Delilah. How do you feel about him bastardizing your culture?
So, anyways, this is a great episode.
Mhm.
Let's tell you all what will be happening in part 2. I think
Oh, there is another more episodes. Huh?
Yeah, we're only
Yeah.
halfway there.
I think that Colin will discover that she's whistled down this season, but I don't. And I know what you said this morning, Elle, but I don't think they're gonna dive into that until the next season. I just
Do you
don't.
think that's gotta be like the last episode kind of thing, like
Yeah.
cliffhanger?
But I said that with the intention of saying that if it is continued into the next season, it would be a secondary plot.
Mm.
Because this is Penelope's season. So why would that be the main plot of the next season? Like, we've been there.
So you think they're gonna get married and then he's gonna find out after the fact that she's whistled down?
I don't know. This is Leah's theory. I just said that I don't think they're the
Oh.
main characters next season.
Well, no, I wouldn't
that's a
think
good
so
point.
either.
Yeah.
So if they do the whole, oh, she's whistled down, and they do it as a cliffhanger, it's going to be second to whatever main
Yeah,
Mm.
is next.
I can see that.
I don't know if I can see them doing it without the narrator next season, though. And if we know who
Right.
she is, then why have a narrator?
Because she's not really Lady Whistledown. It's
Wait a
Gregory Bridgerton, the baby.
Gregory.
It's the baby.
I'm ready to see Eloise's story. I'm ready to see how she blossoms into this
Yeah.
society.
I do
Into
want
a
to see how.
queen, Kween.
Give me more Eloise. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eloise is a trip.
You guys are. Am I the problem? I hate that bitch.
Why?
I just think it's like, okay, get to the point. Are you and Cressida gonna fuck or what? And
I feel
so
bad for Cressida, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because if in context, like storytelling wise, Eloise was the only person who showed up to her showings, and so I'm like,
That's a good point.
is that like a double entendre? Like, she is her suitor, and also she's giving lesbian. They long at each other. They low-key kind of pine at each other. They are opposite personalities. If Cressida was a Cressido, we would already assume that they were together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What
that's
happened to
true.
that
Really
boy
good
at
point.
the bookshop that Eloise was like conspiring with?
Oh,
Where
the
did-
bookshelf fell on him, and
Yeah.
then the fire took him.
Stop it.
The ink was toxic.
Oh,
You don't know. You guys got to watch Behind Bridgerton.
I was gonna say, but ink. Yeah, I used to work in a print shop. She's not lying. You're not wrong.
I'm lying about
You're
this.
gonna
but I'm not
die in
lying
there.
about that.
No, we didn't even get nervous until one girl got pregnant and they wouldn't let her in like 3/4 of the shop. We're like, wait a minute.
So wait. You saying you worked at a print shop like on Good Girls?
Oh, no, well, yeah, I guess technically it was an offset printing shop. Yeah, more than one. But yeah, not quite like Good Girls though.
You weren't getting yanked up in the toilets by
I,
sexy Latino
I'm
thugs.
I'm taking the fifth on that, actually.
What show is this? What?
Good Girls.
Good Girls.
Girls.
Yeah, it's worth the trouble.
With
But
Queen Latifah?
Huh?
With Queen Latifah?
are you thinking about Set It Off or Equalizer? Equalizer.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Queen Latifah.
With
I
Queen
thought maybe
Latifah?
Equalizer.
Good
Yeah.
Girls?
No.
What?
Oh my god! It was Retta! I knew what y'all were talking about.
Oh, so you're
No,
colorist. So you don't see faces, huh? Retta and Queen Latifah don't look anything
So
alike.
different.
Yeah, take good rid of yourself. You know what? Hold on. You're back to the corner. Because Retta,
That is not mix-upable.
You sit on those fingers and think about your
Right.
choices.
That's right.
you spin one time on those fingers like a basketball and think about the consequences of your words. Thank you.
That'd be a good throwback watch for all of us. Justice for Queen. That's hilarious.
Wow. Cold world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you had confused her husband on the show with Gus from Psych, I'd be like, okay, I can see that.
That's more understandable, surely.
I just said
Retta.
the wrong name. I had Retta's head in my.
Hmm.
I had
In
a
your
face
noggin.
in my head.
But then your mouth. I see
But
what you.
said-
I see what your intentions are. I see what you're thinking. I see what you like. Queen Latifah.
Not I see what you like.
One time, I got my hair braided, and my brothers told me I looked like Queen Latifah and set it off, and I never got my hair braided again.
Oh god.
Who are you? Don't be. Wow.
What if you did? What if we could do a quick edit of you
That would be
scrolling
so
your
cute.
chair down the hallway?
Yeah.
Spinning.
Well, yeah, I'm excited for the second half of the show.
I'm curious.
When does it premiere?
Next
I
week.
think
13th,
mid-June.
right?
Yeah.
Next week sometime.
Next week.
after.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's like, I wouldn't say a comfort watch, but it's like,
It's not challenging.
it's like a summer, like your summertime, like it's just summertime.
I just feel like this season is not going to make me cry, and it'll be the first season that has not made me emotional, and I
Yeah.
feel that strongly.
That's a good point.
Queen
It's just something you could turn your mind off to. It's
Yeah.
not, like
Yeah.
I said, it's kind of nice background
Like
noise or folding
Charlotte-
laundry noise, like Tara said.
because
Queen
Oh,
Charlotte destroyed me. That
the
destroyed
thing
me.
about
Yeah, I
the thing
cried
about
hard.
Bridgerton is it allows you to like suspend belief in your own reality and
Mhm.
feel those like hardcore like teenage emotions you felt when you like first found love and stuff. And
Mhm.
so I think that's what makes it so good. Makes it compelling, at least,
Yeah.
is that it
Yeah.
reminds you of like young love because you know, and like your early
And then you go
on.
out into the real world and it's like, ugh, that's
Yeah.
gross.
It's fucking gross. And Thomas, if you're watching this, fuck you, dude. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. No, I'm serious. How's your divorce? How's your remarriage?
Hello.
When's the last time you saw your kids?
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Heather, what's good, bitch? He cheated on me with like a 14-year-old. Like, what the fuck? I can't.
Ew.
When we
That's
were in
really
high
icky.
school, we
What a
dated
piece
like
of shit.
junior,
Mhm.
senior year, and like, and you know what makes it worse? I rode with his mom and sister from fucking Georgia to Ohio
Oh,
to
that's a
drop
long
him off
ride.
at the camp.
Damn.
And that's where he cheated on you?
At the camp.
At the camp?
And when he got, and I had
Oh,
a
that's
feeling.
just wrong.
Yes,
That's not
and
even.
mhm. And I had a feeling, and so when he got back from camp, I waited until after he paid for my annual pass to Six Flags, and then I confronted him.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking out.
But after my pass was paid
You
for,
take that guilt
Mhm.
Six Flags pass. That's
That's
right.
right.
as soon as I got my pass, I said, "Let me see your phone."
Mm-hmm.
My picture wasn't even permanently on there yet; it was still wet, and I said, "Let me see your phone."
Mm.
I thought you meant like your picture wasn't on the phone. I was like,
I
that's so
thought so
messed
too at
up.
first.
Mm-mm.
I thought that too, Cookie. If it's any comfort.
Listen, one thing I'm kind of a. Have you guys ever seen Minority Report?
Yeah.
I'm something of a. What are they called?
You got the shine.
Stalker?
I can't think of what they're called either.
Savant? Not a savant.
No, it's
Savant.
what are they? Oracles. Aren't they oracles?
I can't remember. It's one of my favorite movies too.
I like
But-
it too, but I can't think of the word.
But
Was
I'm
it- I thought it was
something of
Oracle.
like I really my intuition is usually never off unless I ignore it intentionally. And so
Right.
for
I
this
hate when I do
situation,
that.
I knew what was up, and I said,
So you're a precog. That's what
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called.
It's a
That's it.
precog.
Thank you.
I said I knew he was about to commit this crime. And then like a child, right? Gets her pregnant, has to join the military.
Mm.
Thomas, if you want to hop on, I could send the link. If I'm getting any facts wrong.
Oh my.
Wow.
And then they ended up not together. And guess what? He's married to another white woman.
Mm.
Just can't leave him alone. The
So
snow
a
bunnies.
full Bridgerton story there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a whole couple
His
seasons.
Bridgerton
I'm just
story.
trying to tie it back in. I was
Season 5.
Not mine. His.
Good segue, Leah.
Mhm.
Do you think Shonda would write a story in Bridgerton where the black man cheated on the black woman with a white woman and then another white woman?
Oh, she better not.
Shonda would never. Have you guys seen those edits
Shonda
on
would
TikTok
never.
of
No.
the edits on TikTok of them showing pictures of Kerry Washington with
Yeah.
her husband?
No.
And
I
then
have not.
Tony Goldwyn with his wife, and then pictures of them together, like maybe in another universe. And I thought, you guys
Oh,
are
that's
so
hilarious.
messy.
That is very messy.
I think it's because Carrie posted that that TikTok of her and Tony. Did you guys see that?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's a lot of work to pull it up. So
Oh, there.
Speaking of TikTok, though, I want to point out my prediction was right the last episode I was on that JoJo is going to turn 21
Uh-oh.
and just go completely nuts with the booze
Yeah.
and post embarrassing video.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
do you
You
guys
did-
believe she was actually drunk though? Because I think
No.
she was not really
No,
drunk.
and no.
That's not how anybody drunk acts.
No.
I wouldn't say that, but this girl's fucking weird.
Look, when we were talking about that, I was like, I don't want to be like, oh, JoJo's. She seems like the type of bitch that would go to Disneyland for her 21st birthday. Because I realized I went to Disneyland for my 21st birthday
That
to
does
drink.
not sound like you, though.
Oh.
That's the difference.
Well, it's because that was when California Adventure first started serving margaritas.
Oh,
Mind
that
you, the
makes
day
sense.
before my 21st birthday, I had all of my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
but I
Ooh.
said, guess what? I'm still going to California Adventure for my birthday, and so I'm like in pain. But I didn't take no pain medicine, so I could drink.
I was gonna say,
I'm
you
drinking
had
all
pain
these
medicine.
margaritas.
Just not traditional pain medicine.
Yeah, it was the
No
worst.
straw for me, thanks.
Right. I was just a guzzling.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, yeah, that was, yeah. But it wasn't like the Epcot drink around the world. They were like, literally were only serving like margaritas at the time. So it wasn't that exciting yet.
Drinking around the world can get fucking messy. Let me tell you.
I love it.
I couldn't
Yeah.
do it because it's too much sugar. I don't like
Too much
sugary
sugar?
drinks.
What's
Yeah,
real?
like the
what did I
mixed
just
drinks.
miss?
I
Oh.
couldn't do mixed drink after mixed drink after mixed, unless it's the
It
same
depends
drink.
on the mixed drink.
Yeah, but you're going around the world, so it's a different drink at every stop.
Okay, okay.
You see,
And
we
let me-
got like
By the
beer
time
and
you get
wine
back
and
to the
sake.
beginning, you don't care.
When I start drinking, I have to stick to the same thing, or I get paranoid. Because Willy Wonka said, "Candy is
What?
dandy, but liquor is quicker." Beer before
Yeah.
wine, and something whatever I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. I always say the
Beer
rhyme
before
wrong.
liquor,
Make it
never sicker.
never sicker.
And so
Beer before wine, all fine, also works.
Yeah.
So I.
so
but that's not
I
true.
and it's so funny because it's like antiquated and maybe it's not true, but I stick by it.
Yeah.
So I never mix, like, if I'm drinking White Claw, I'm only gonna have White Claw. If I'm having wine, I'm only having wine.
Yeah, I
That's
learned.
smart.
I
Yeah.
mix and match all the time.
I can't do it.
Well, I can't anymore because I had consequences.
Mm.
That's all I can say.
Mhm.
There are always consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And also IBS.
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm already risking it.
Mm.
I didn't have it yet when I did that.
They said now you do.
Mm-hmm. Welcome. We've been waiting for you.
Leah, have them fingers. They must be pruned by now. We'll give him a break. We'll give him a break. A little breather.
Send Cookie back into the corner again.
No.
We just said we don't mix juices, and you're over here.
God.
Pushing the envelope and stuff.
IBS. He's like, I'm running out of tool to wipe my hands on.
Oh.
There you go, bringing up old shit.
And then, like, you think he does that to the prostitutes? You think that's where he learned it from? And also,
Maybe.
if it's the first time you've been with somebody you've been longing for forever, that's what you want to do?
Right.
That's a good point.
Is that like maybe I'll Google for next time for the next season end. We could regroup and I'll Google like what was like the foreplay practices in 1783.
Oh gosh. Well, considering they weren't even having gynecological exams yet, I'm a little afraid to think of it.
What if he invented the gynecological exam?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, the first ones were with their skirts on and they just put their hands up there without looking, right?
Well, it's in his name. Gynecolon.
It is fitting.
Guppy mouth Colin. Yeah.
Not guppy mouth.
No.
Now that's all I'm going to see.
He's like a man of a certain face, and it's not a face I'm interested in.
Yeah, no, there's
I
something
think
with
he's
his face.
attractive.
Looks
Yeah.
cartoonish almost.
Yeah.
But when he has the full beard in real life, he's okay. Like I'd be like,
Oh, I
okay.
haven't seen him with the beard.
Here, let me show you guys a picture.
Yeah, I want to see the beard.
Yeah, might make a difference.
Yeah.
Because there's something about his face that's just like uncanny valley. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Oh, wait. Can we talk about...
Oh.
Okay.
It covers up whatever.
It's really different, yeah.
And his hair
Hides the
color,
guppy
too.
mouth.
Mhm.
It does. I see the vision.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
But Nicola, to me, there's just something about a woman who looks that young playing a 17-year-old that creeps me out.
Mm.
She creeps me out. What if she really is 17? What if she really is 37? Who knows? Maybe she's a Natalie. What's her name? You know, the
Oh God, Natalie
Natalie
Grace.
Orphan?
Yeah.
Hmm.
hmm
Well-
I need more sex scenes.
Talking like British royalty. Did y'all hear about Kate Middleton?
Oh God, what now?
That she's not returning to royal life.
She may never come back to her previous royal role after cancer treatment. Somebody is saying, I think we may need to revisit the possibility that she's been dead for 6 months.
Whoa.
Dead? Did you say dead?
They've
Wow.
been saying that.
They've been
I didn't
saying
hear
that,
that.
yeah.
I didn't know.
Let's not spread white royalty rumors, especially at the cost of our American British Queen Meghan.
Mm.
Mm.
Y'all can all you want,
I
but they called her
Meghan is
baby
my
a darky.
Oof.
They said, "How dark that thing gonna get?"
Oh, God.
God.
Oh, speaking of American royalty, J-Lo and Ben.
R.I.P.
Surprise,
Times two.
surprise.
They're done? Are they officially done?
Not
No
officially.
Not
What is
official.
happening?
rumors. It's just rumors.
Well,
She canceled her whole tour.
She canceled her whole tour.
Yeah.
So 2 people got ticket refunds, right?
Ah,
I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah.
Was really hoping for her Diddy reunion.
Ooh.
Was that too? That was okay. Speaking of Diddy, the Dream. I had a feeling about the Dream. I never got too much into his personal life because I had a feeling.
what are you talking about?
Who's the
I don't
dream?
know. I'm
The
lost.
Dream is
the
being,
dream? Our dream?
Yes,
No.
What?
What
Yeah.
happened?
he's being accused of the same Diddy shit.
Oh,
Who?
no.
The Dream.
Y'all don't
All
understand.
right. Is that like a person?
Yeah, in a falsetto, sing it. Ooh, ooh, baby.
I'm so lost right now.
I am too.
It's okay.
I don't know.
If I may cover your ears, white people.
What?
It's some nigga shit.
Is it what?
Don't make her say it again.
No.
What in tarnation?
No!
Listen, y'all. If you're of the culture, you know who he is. I don't know how to explain it.
All right.
But he's like the
I'll be on the
producer.
outside.
He's like a mega
You know who
producer.
the dream is. You know who the dream is. You just have to hear the music.
He wrote Umbrella. He wrote
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's a songwriter.
yeah, producer,
Oh, okay.
songwriter, singer. But you have to really be like black to know his album. Uh-oh. Cookie
I got so excited.
What happened? What was that?
I had an itch. What happened?
I don't know.
Cookie said yes, domestic violence.
No! No!
Really? Let me look it up.
Look up what?
The dream.
Domestic violence.
No.
Yeah, the dream. Oh,
Ew! Rape.
it was me Googling.
Murder all these fuckers.
I made my kids listen to Houdini because I listen,
Oh.
unapologetic Eminem fan.
Mhm.
And it was me breaking down the Black Eyed Peas line because he was talking about R. Kelly, and he was like, "Oh, R. Kelly's like favorite group, the Black Eyed Peas." I'm like, "Do you guys get it?" Because Black Eyed Peas,
Oh,
and so
Black Eyed Peas.
Jade didn't get it, and I said, "Jade, I want to piss on you, drip, drip, drip," and she was like, "Oh, that's about R. Kelly." Because she knows Dave Chappelle, but she doesn't know R.
Bless her
Kelly.
heart.
And I said, you know R. Kelly. I believe I can fly. She's like, oh no, my brothers sing that song all the time. I'm like, I know they do, but there's a time and place to teach
They'll
them
put it
otherwise.
aside.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for now, let them enjoy Space Jam.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
don't
just
break it up.
They'll
for
grow
them.
out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They will when they learn.
Mhm.
Unless.
Ooh.
What's what?
Listen, you never know. You never know. Jeffrey Dahmer's grandparents didn't know. They did. They did.
I think they did.
Are you comparing your boys to
No,
Dahmer?
no. I'm just saying you never know.
did.
I'm just saying you never know who's in the
Just-
family.
Okay.
Okay.
You
That's
gotta
a little better.
You gotta be, like the smiley face killer. And his
Uh-huh.
daughter released that podcast. My dad, the
Oh,
smiley
wow.
face killer.
My dad.
That's wild.
Not my dad.
My dad. He's like, listen, you would go to bed, and I would go kill.
Wow.
Leave a little smiley face.
LOL.
She's like, is that why you always brought me smiley face stickers from your? No, I'm just kidding.
Ew.
Oh, I'm sorry. John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
Oh my god.
let's not talk about
Stop.
clowns.
I don't want to do this.
No.
I was just saying.
No.
Speaking, that was my segue. Speaking of clowns, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game came out.
Nice
Yeah,
to
dude.
play.
Segue.
Segue.
And that game's fucking awesome too.
Is it? Because my brothers keep trying to get me to play it, but
It's great.
it just seems like too much work. Because like at least Dead by Daylight, you just do the gens and then run. But Killer Clowns, you have to interact with the clowns, bonk them on the
I don't
nose.
want to.
I don't like it.
I'm out.
And Texas Chainsaw, I refuse to play because the dying sounds gross me out.
Ew. What do they
Like,
do?
are they squishy?
Oh, they're like moaning and like squishy and wet. Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not what's this?
That game is boring anyway.
Don't.
It's like
kill
the
me,
Evil Dead and
Leatherface.
Friday the 13th game.
Oh no.
Well, Evil Dead. What I did like about Evil Dead was I did think it was fun, like sabotaging my fellow survivors, like I grabbing the key and being like, I don't know who has the key.
Could be anybody.
It could be any one of us. They're like, we see you holding it, bitch. It's a part of my costume. It's a skin. I'm the key holder. But also, if we're gonna arrest kids, can we start with mine? Because
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I woke up and all of my Kinder chocolates were gone.
Oh no.
No.
Damien said, the rapper said it's for kids, but adults too. But he
Oh,
said for
no.
kids. I said, I hate you so much.
I know he didn't play that card.
He did.
Wow.
You said yes. I said, were my eyes open? He said almost.
Almost. He gave it up.
Almost.
Almost.
He didn't mean that.
But it's fine because I accidentally bought the kind without the crunch.
Oh.
Ooh,
And I like
It's
the
not
crunch.
the same. I like the crunch too.
that's a big mistake.
Wow, thank you. Calling my kids a mistake.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Huge.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm taking from that.
You take what you want. I'll take what I want.
He legitimately like came to me and was like, it was 10:01 and he said, is Dynamos open? Not Domino's. Dynamos.
Dynamos.
Is Dynamos
Aw.
open? And I said,
Aw.
why are you asking me about Dynamos at 10 o'clock in the morning? I'm just asking.
Just curious.
I'm just
You
asking.
just wanted to know.
What time does Daddy get home again? I said,
I don't know.
He was trying to plan a party.
That doesn't mean I wake up at 10 a.m. I'm not one of those moms.
Mm.
I am up at 2:30 a.m.
I was going to say, you're on the second shift by 10
Yeah.
a.m. We know better.
I'm up at 2:30 and then I tend to go back to sleep like at 8 to 10.
Mhm.
Get a little cat nap in.
Mm.
And I had given up caffeine, but y'all, I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie to you. I did buy some mini Cokes, Diet Cokes.
Oh, I love those little tiny things.
You know, I do have a white mother.
Mm.
So it is
What are you
embedded in my
trying to say?
DNA. That I was gonna either smoke cigarettes or drink Diet Coke, and I
Oh,
drink
okay.
Diet Coke.
Because I'm like, wait, I like the mini Diet Coke.
My mom does both.
I saw something today online that said Dr. Pepper now, for the first time, is as popular as Coke and Pepsi.
Really?
Fun fact.
I only have one child who will drink Dr. Pepper. My
I
kids.
I
do
like
not.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I
I
went
like
through a
it, too.
phase. I got over it. Mm.
I'm curious about the coconut cream one, but I wouldn't drink a whole can.
Ooh. I haven't even seen that.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't want more than a sip. Do they sell sips?
Mm.
Not a
Just
little
a
spurt,
taste.
a little spurt of it.
Oh, I'm not gonna go ask for a spurt. Sorry.
If you go somewhere that has like the machine, like the flavor machine, can I get a
I'm still
spurt
not
of
gonna
the
say it out
cream?
loud.
I just want a splash of it, please.
Yeah, splash maybe, not spurt.
Because anytime I go, I do say stuff like that. Let me get a little drip of lime in that Diet Coke. A little drip. Not too
Little
heavy
drip
on
drop.
the drip. Mhm.
Oh no.
A
When
little
I
drip.
get my green tea and lemonade, Leah, that's what I let me just get a drop of the lemonade.
A drop.
A little drool spill of it.
Mm-mm.
A smattering, if you will.
Smattering's a nice word.
That's wild.
Oh, and also, y'all, I had my first nosebleed. I'm 34 years old. Had my first nosebleed last week.
Like
Oh,
ever?
Ever.
I
Congratulations.
can't believe that either. Yeah,
Legitimately thought I was going to die.
of
I
course.
was panicked. I was asleep. I have really bad sinuses. I have a deviated septum. For backstory, my sinuses are awful. They had been hurting for days. My nose was raw, and you know, people like me. I know there's something in there. I gotta clean my nose.
Oh
And
no.
so I went to sleep face down.
Oof.
How
And
bad was it?
let's just say I should, like, people were telling me like, oh, you should have went to the hospital. But then Tara, a godsend, told me about like the whole Afrin.
The whole nose
The
pack at
Afrin
home
trick?
situation. Yeah, because I had them all the time.
And so for me, I kept reopening it because I didn't know that it would reopen if you take the packing out. But for me, I'm such like a nauseous.
You couldn't leave it, could
My
you?
gag reflex is so strong. Unfortunately, it's very sensitive. So anytime it would start to clot, this is me choking. I'm telling you. And I also didn't know that nosebleeds clot. Leah, cover your ears. I also did not know that nosebleeds clot. So the first time I coughed one up, I'm like going through my throw up bag like, John, I'm dying. It's my lungs.
Oh,
And
you
he
poor
goes,
baby. That
and
is really
I'm
scary.
like
I got
poking
the
at it.
TB.
Yeah, and I'm poking at it with like a fork.
It's
that I
consumption.
have.
Jesus.
Because
Oh, no.
I was so nauseous. I like threw up all of my dinner. I had Chipotle that
Poor
day.
baby.
And so I'm just going through my bag like, is that a lung? And
Oh God.
because I genuinely did not know. I was like, I did not know this is what happens, that it needs to clot. So every time it would get full or felt full to me, I would take it out and here it goes bleeding again. And my husband kept telling me like, stop doing that. Just let it pack.
Let
like,
it
and I
be.
was like, I can't because I could feel it. I could feel it, and it's grossing me out. And so my nosebleed probably would have stopped in the first 30 minutes had I left it alone. But I kept fucking with it, and because I couldn't help it. And so
Yeah.
I was like, if I genuinely was like, if I feel bad, then I will go to the hospital. But I never felt like bad. Like it just was like an inconvenience.
And they really can't do anything for you anyway.
Yeah. And so I waited
They can
until.
pack
And how reassuring is it that a nosebleed is literally like either you're dead right now or it's just your nose? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that really reassured me when I was reading that stuff on Reddit.
Could be
Like,
nothing, could be everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
could be you're either gonna die right now and that's it, Ebola.
Oh, you
You're,
good
you're
girl.
5 minutes away from a full aneurysm.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be fine. Yeah.
And so I waited until CVS opened. I ordered the Afrin, and within like 30 minutes, nothing. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I spent not all night, but I spent like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was a good little
It
stretch.
was a good stretch of time. And I was like, what the this is all like I could have just sprayed my nose and it's done. But there's nowhere around me that's over 24 hours. And
Wow, that's good.
And
Yeah,
Afrin
that's-
is addictive, according to
Yeah,
the
it is.
internet.
You have to be very careful with
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Because what
I-
it like eats away at your septum or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. It's crazy.
So I'm still
That's
paranoid.
insane.
I'm still too scared to sleep on my regular side, which sucks because that's like my
Aw.
comfort side.
Mm.
But I've also been sleeping like with my back up all the way, because I'm
Like
paranoid.
sitting up?
Yeah,
Like
elevated.
Oh.
Propped.
Just because I'm scary and I didn't like the feeling.
We call that sleeping
Yeah,
pretty
fair
in my
enough.
family because so many of us do it.
But I did
I
buy
love
like
that.
backup Afrin. I now have an emergency Afrin. And
Oh, good.
And so I was like, whoa, because truly a miracle drug. Because that was wild how fast it stopped.
Mm.
That's why I'm scared to touch it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I worked with that guy whose nose went off at 4 p.m. when it ran out every single day. You could
Mm-mm.
set your clock by his nose.
Wow.
I see, and then it's crazy because I was seeing people in the comments on Reddit like, "Oh, my uncle's been on Afrin for 12 years."
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah,
So
it's
like,
scary.
so people are like, "Don't mess with it." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Well,
you
he's
end up
been
needing
messing with it for 12 years."
and he's right here typing.
and also, just in my defense, I was not. I was. This is probably worse now that I think about it.
Oh,
I was
no.
not spraying it directly in my nose. I was spraying it into the packing and then
Stop.
putting it into my nose.
L, stop.
L.
It stopped it. It stopped it.
Yeah, it will stop it on the cotton, but
And I
That's hilarious.
haven't used since.
good girl.
Mm.
I'm you hear a spurt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've just been using saline since, which is something that I've been told
Yes,
to
that's
do,
good.
but I wasn't doing it, and so
It's a life changer.
yeah. But I do
You could
have
do
like
it.
I have a deviated septum. I have bad, sinusitis.
Well, do you have a sinus infection right now?
I have a little thing called chronic
I was gonna say it's chronic.
rhinitis.
Yeah.
My nose, I have really bad allergies, and my postnasal drip is almost 24/7. Living in Washington State with your beautiful trees and janky ass weather. Thank you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you picked a bad state, L.
I didn't pick this life.
You were dragged to a very bad
Hey,
state.
I was
me.
trying to be a good wife.
You're a
But-
very
but
good
yeah,
wife. You're
But yeah,
suffering.
it's like that cotton tree season 2, so all that
Yeah.
cotton tree stuff is in the air.
Yeah.
So and then it's like 80 degrees, and then the next day it's like storm, flood watch, and so
Oh gosh.
my nose had been hurting, and so I was like, I just had never had a nosebleed.
That's not a good place for a human barometer, like one of us.
They're like, "Oh, get a humidifier." I'm like, "It's constantly humid," and I'm
Yeah,
still
like
dry.
what?
And then my
That's not
husband,
gonna help.
"Stop putting the little fan on your face at night." I'm like, "But it's like a
Oh, no.
respirator."
And how do I go to sleep if I don't have
Like
it
a respirator. Yeah.
Because I have that little, I have the air conditioner in my room, but then I have like the little tiny fan, the volcano, or the whatever.
Oh, the
it's called.
Vornado.
The
Yeah,
Vornado.
the Vornado. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got mine going right now.
yeah, and I got it on my, I got it on
What is
my,
that, Bornado?
I got it on my thighs right now because I don't.
Mhm.
And so at nighttime though, I put it at my face because it's like a real nice blast in your face.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
But unfortunately, I probably shouldn't be doing that because everything will be dry.
Yeah.
The only way you can sleep.
Yeah, I can't sleep without a fan. And so the night after, my nose, mind you, I can't watch Reba anymore because I'm permanently damaged from my nosebleed watching Reba, so I would stay awake.
Oh no.
I watched like 2 straight
God.
seasons. And
That's
so now
hilarious.
whenever I see her red hair, I'm like, I'm a survivor.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm a third line.
hmm
Yeah, I'm trying not to sing it too.
Mm.
I was like, damn, I really survived that one. Thanks, Reba,
Mhm.
for seeing me through. And then what's crazy is like between seasons 1 and 2, I'm like, whoa, you got real bitchy.
Oh yeah, they rewrote her hard.
Season 2, you're kind of a cunt, which is wild because you would think you would be more of a bitch in season 1,
Mm.
Right.
fresh off the divorce and stuff. But you
Yeah.
waited until season 2, show your real colors.
Because she'd had enough of this shit.
I was about to say, because she can't, this guy won't fucking leave her life. She's getting
Yeah,
miserable
she can't
now.
get rid of him.
And also, like, as much as she wanted like good, I'm like, you sure do put a lot of negativity out there. Like, I don't want him to go to USC. If he had went to USC, he wouldn't have hurt his back.
Mm.
Then your daughter wouldn't have become an alcoholic.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, facts.
She's just too
Speak more
hard-headed.
Hey, she's a single mom who works too hard, okay?
Yeah,
That's it.
Mm.
but she loves her kids.
She loves her kids and she never stops.
That's right.
She got a gentle heart.
How about that? Yeah.
She's a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
Did you know? Fun fact is fun fact. Reba premiered 1 month after 9/11.
I did know that, actually.
I did not know
You
that
didn't
either.
know that?
I did know
I-
that.
Oh yeah.
We just talked Reba on my show. That's how I
Oh
knew
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm Reba. Ever since I came out my mother's
Oh,
butt,
but
I knew I was destined for
right.
greatness. That's an SNL song.
Oh,
We didn't make it up.
Mm-mm.
And you know what's so funny? My kids, when I showed them Reba on Netflix, my oldest was like, "Oh, Reba's real," because she genuinely thought Keenan was playing a character.
Kanan.
oh,
Reba.
that's funny.
I'm Reba,
That's funny.
hanging like my balls.
Hanging like my nuts.
Oh, hanging like my nuts.
Hanging like my nuts.
Did you guys watch the latest South Park special?
Oh, the end of
No.
obesity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I missed that.
Let's just say, so my sons, they're young, I know, but I feel like I was watching South Park when I was a kid, so like, who cares?
But we
Yeah.
shouldn't have been.
It's also, honestly, it's also not as edgy as it used to be.
No, it's
No.
really not.
And so they like the action scenes from this episode, from this special. And so my kids are so funny though. My boys were like, "Lizzo? Mom, isn't that?" And I was like, "Shut your fucking mouth." Because I do get a lot of yitty stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Same.
Lizzo, mommy? I said, mind your goddamn business. And I love how she took it with like such a great sense of humor. And she was like, what an honor.
Yeah.
That
What
was
an honor.
I was impressed
satire.
with that. Hmm.
But yeah, that shit was funny. I mean, I feel like the specials usually are better than the episodes these days. But the TikTok episode was hilarious, where Token and what's his name were making TikToks together.
Oh,
That
I
shit was
haven't
funny.
seen them.
Butters.
I still think the movie was one of the best things they did.
Blame Canada forever.
Who's my cream puff?
This episode was so funny because Cartman kept having dreams where the Ozempic worked for him.
Oh,
And
gosh.
so nobody could make fun of him because in his head, people were only mean to him because he was fat. And I said, never mind your mom's a whore and you're an asshole.
Right.
It's you being fat that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so they kept cutting to skinny Cartman. And you know, I don't know if you guys have seen the recent seasons, but in the recent seasons, Cartman's doing this like pretend I'm a changed person shtick. And so my kids, my youngest, well no, my son, he's 7 and he's like, he doesn't know Cartman as an asshole. Like canon.
Oh wow.
And
Oh,
so he thinks so he'll come to me and he'll be like, Cartman's my favorite character.
Oh.
Wow.
He's such a nice guy, and I'm like, I'm so conflicted right now because like
Mhm.
character growth, cool, but he's faking
Yeah.
it.
Dang.
So that's the show. Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Yay, Bridgerton.
That is the show.
That is the show.
Bridgerton.
Anybody have anything to plug?
Nope.
Follow Naughty Teens on all socials.
I'm doing a podcast every week with our friends at Gathering of the Geeks, and we're talking Interview with the Vampire if you want to check it out.
Sounds
With
good.
When is
Captain
it?
America himself, the Chris
What?
Evans.
With Mr.
At
America.
the-
Yes.
At the
Captain
Chris
Yes.
Evans. The only Chris Evans.
Yes.
When is it, Cookie?
They hit podcast places
Every Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Check it out.
Well, y'all,
Anthony.
this was fun.
Oh, follow me. This is a podcast and DC Unlimited Pod.
Oh,
The latter of which I also do with that Chris Evans. And Phil
The
Walsh.
actual only real Chris Evans.
That's right.
only one.
At
Funny
the
enough-
Captain America.
The actual only Chris Evans that was in Captain America. That's his whole handle. And, and Knives Out and
Mhm.
That's
wait.
funny.
no, that
Not
was
another
Chris
teen
Evans,
movie.
right? You remember? You remember that movie? That's all in the handle too. Funny enough,
Remember that one?
You remember that? I just started following a TikTok account that's like a Christmas countdown. and every day they post
Yeah.
like different Christmas trinkets and stuff.
Oh goodness,
So
I could never.
shout out to Anthony because every year me and Leah say we're gonna do Christmas.
No, we're doing it this year.
Can I tell you guys my dirty secret? My
Mm.
Christmas tree is still up. So thanks,
What?
guys. Bye.
No, she did not just duck out.
Cannot.
Well,
Well,
now we can actually talk. Am I right, guys? So,
We're still
Bridgerton.
live. We're still
oh,
live.
hey, yo.
We're still live, guys. I didn't hit end stream. I hit leave studio. So